Hi, welcome back to another pedal building video where we're going to grab some Variboard and start building a super quick, easy pedal. I've been inspired recently by another YouTuber called Aaron Rash. He's a super big Nirvana sort of tone guy. He seeks out all the Nirvana Seattle tones. Love his videos and I love his kind of look and feel. Would love to get him on the podcast. Hope you've seen the podcast. If you've been watching recently, go check out the podcast, the Unholy audio podcast, which is brand new now. So what I'm making is the Univox Square Wave. It's super simple. Univox Square Wave. It's a vintage guitar pedal, 60s, 70s, considered a classic. Got some strange components in there, so basically what I'm going to have to do is get nearest neighbors. Transistors don't have the transistors it's got, so I'm going to use stuff like the BS-150 and NPN transistor. I'll go through what transistors I got. I've only got one of them at the moment. I've got all the components I need for this pedal. I think I'm missing a transistor and maybe one other component, but I've pretty much got everything here. The Square Wave pedal is this. It's just got one of those unique sounds. It's a little bit, the Univox pedals, I want to make a Univox Super Fuzz as well, because they've got that kind of octavey sort of sound to them. The Square Wave has this really weird clipped sort of signal as well, almost octavey signal. I find that the BS-550 transistor does give a strange octavey sound to it. I've made a sun buzz effect before, and it does give that kind of sort of like an octave sort of sound coming out of the transistors. Not sure why that is, but it just does that. So yeah, it creates a harsh and an edgy sort of sound, and it is associated with like in utero sort of sounds, grungy sort of sounds. I mean, I really gravitate towards that Seattle sound. I love the Melvins, I love Sun, I love Soundgarden. I just love the sound that comes out of Seattle, and I know that Sun use this pedal. I have heard that Sun have a Square Wave pedal. It's a weird pedal. It's got like a funny like sort of light bulb foot logo on it. I'll put it up there if I can find a picture of it. Germanium diodes, unique transistors. I don't think I'm going to be able to match the sound completely, but I'm going to just have a go at smashing this circuit together and see what kind of sound we get out of it. What I'll probably do as well, just because I'm a bit partial to the old 4-track at the moment, I'll put the result through the 4-track cassette player and play it through there just to give that vintagey sound for you, and see if we can capture some magic here. After doing so many 4-track videos, we're going to go back to some guitar pedal building and see what we can get cooked up. So I've got some Variboard. I need to find the right size Variboard. It's a very simple circuit. I'd say it's a beginner to intermediate circuit. If you were starting out with maybe second, third pedal, you could smash one of these together, I reckon, no problem. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking. Might film a bit soldering, film a bit putting this together, and let's see where we get to. Okay, so this is going to be our Square Wave circuit. I've just marked out the holes that I'm going to drill in the Variboard. And I'll just say that I'm using a Vero layout from tagboardeffects.blogspot.com. So thanks to Tagboard Effects for chucking this little layout together. It's a great website, and I'll put the link in the description if you want to make this one. Don't know about schematic? Look on Google, I'm sure it's on there somewhere. I know Aaron has got one in his video. I'll put a link to Aaron's video as well. He's done a video called the In Utero Square Wave pedal Cobain used. So I just used a Dremel to drill my holes. The reason why I'm laughing is it just wasn't the most effective thing to drill holes with, but it's done it quick, and that's what I wanted. So yeah, there you go. It's got on, it's only got 2 jumpers this, which is good, and I can smash the other stuff through. Right, so here's our little Square Wave circuit. Just need to put my transistors in. I've got one of the transistors. I've just got to go scavenge hunt in some other pedals, see if I can find another transistor. So I am using a 5457 instead of a 2SK34C, which is the original one. And then I'm going to find a BC550, which I'm going to use instead of using a 2SC1312G. And there's supposed to be germanium diodes for the clip-in. I've just used standard diodes. I'm just going to wire these things up. I've got one potentiometer, I need to find another one. Get it wired up, get it tested. Like I said, if you're new to making pedals, this is a really simple one. Only took me 25 minutes to build. Simple pedal. Hopefully it sounds good. Okay, that was really annoying because I knew I had a BS550 in there, and I just had to salvage it out of another thing, but I'd soldered it in, so that was a bit of a pain. But I've got my transistor now, and I'm going to slot that in, get this wired up and tested. Right, so I've got my circuit now. It's finished, tested it, it works through the test box. I'm going from there into this Marshall. Oops. It's gonna mic this SM57 up to 4-track. It's going through the orange micro dark, obviously coming out of the speaker into the 4-track, and you're gonna hear some Univox Square Wave pedal going through a cassette player. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to build yourself one of these simple, super simple square wave pedals, Univox Square Waves, the link's in the description. I don't know, it took me about half an hour to make this. Very, very simple pedal. Whether it sounds like the original or not, probably not, because I use some, you know, more modern, kind of modern day equivalent transistors and diodes and things like that. So it's a pretty quick and dirty like version of it. Down on my cassette tape, it does sound very square wavy, very squashed, sort of. Sounds a little bit like when you've got a voltage starve on, a little bit like that kind of effect. If you like that, then I don't know. It's all kind of like good learning, because you can learn that things like that can make a pedal sound like that. And so you might want to take some of this pedal and put it into your own design, because you say like, oh, I like the sound of that bit. I might want a little bit of that in my own pedal. So you could have this as a segment on one of your pedals, who knows. But it's all good for learning, good for seeing what different things sound like. This is, you know, a 1960s, 70s sort of pedal from back in the day, when they were probably, you know, testing fuzz pedals, testing fuzz circuits. And yeah, it has become popular with some niches of music, and people such as Kurt Cobain on In Utero used things like this. There you go, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or podcast.